Hi, I'm Tim Hoffman, best chef in the world, here again on my internet cooking series, showing you some real recipes and the real situations in which you're going to need them. I've been getting a lot of audience questions asking me what to do if their girlfriend or wife is mad at them. Well, the thing I do is I cook my wife a fancy meal. I impress the heck out of her, and she'll forgive me for anything I've done wrong, well, within reason anyway. So I'm going to show you how to do that today, how to prepare a fancy steakhouse dinner for your wife and just give it to her as she comes in the door from work. She's going to be swept off her feet. I'm going to make her a steak, I'm going to make her asparagus on the side, maybe a little salad, and I'm also going to make her favorite dessert, which happens to be Jello. And I had the brilliant idea, why not try to combine her favorite things, a steakhouse dinner and Jello together. That's right, I'm going to cook a fancy steakhouse meal, and then I'm going to encase the entire thing in Jello and serve it to her as she comes in the door. So to accomplish this, we have purchased these 2-pound bags of Jello. I've got 4 of them, and I also have some boxes of Jello for a collective 10 pounds of Jello powder. I think this will yield about 100 cups of Jello. So that should be enough to do what we want to do here, and that's make an entire meal and then put it into Jello. The Jello! This is fancy steakhouse dinner encased in Jello. Okay, edit this part out. I want the intro to happen here. Let's have Han Solo encased in Jello carbonite, like in the movie, okay? And he's at the palace of Jello the Hutt, and Jello the Hutt's laughing, and there's that the green woman dancing, where you can kind of see her boobs. I think those were like the first boobs I ever saw as a child, her green boobs. And then Leia comes in, starts shooting her gun. Let's make her wearing the gold bikini. Why not? I mean, we're doing this, we can edit this all Pixar style, put her in there. Come to think of it, there was a lot of boobs and bikinis in the 3rd Star Wars movie, the original trilogy. A lot of good stuff in there. I've gotten derailed. Just edit all this out. Just take it all out. We'll get back to the cooking now. So here I am ready to cook some steak. When you get your steak, you want to get a nice steak, okay? Don't skip out, get something cheap. You want to get one of the best. That's either a New York strip, a filet mignon, or a ribeye steak. This is a New York strip because it was on sale. This is a $9 steak. So now we're going to put it into Jello. Seems like a great investment to me. Now let's make that delicious Jello. Now pairing Jello and food is a lot like pairing wine and food. You have to match the flavors and make sure they're complementary. So we're having asparagus, which is of course green. So we're going to pair that with a delicious lime green Jello. The steak is red. We're going to pair that with a raspberry red Jello. And you know what? Let's have an actual wine, too. Let's have some wine with this meal. It's going to be fancy. Let's encase the entire bottle of wine in Jello. All right? We're having a nice white wine, white golden color. So let's use golden yellow lemon gelatin. And then, you know what? I like to put the entire place setting, all the silverware, into Jello as well, just to make it extra special for her tonight. Let's use the orange Jello. For the steak, that's going to be the main dish. We want it in a giant thing of Jello. Each of these bags makes 4 quarts of Jello, so we're going to use this giant bowl to encase the steak. Also got some nice show tickets here for a nice comedy show I'm going to surprise my wife with. I'm going to put those in Jello as well. Stir that around. We have our nice butter garlic mixture. Take a grill brush and take the mixture and brush it on, and now we are ready for the grill. Here we are outside. Now we take our steak and put it on the grill. On to low. It's been 3 minutes now. We're going to flip over the steak. Excellent and grilled, and then we're going to flip the asparagus around, just give that a jostle. We'll come back 3 more minutes, and most should be done. Okay, so asparagus getting done, nice and crispy on the ends. That's how you want it. Just starting to get crispy, but not too crispy. So we're gonna take that off. And that is our plate of steak and grilled asparagus. So our steak's all done now. That looks delicious. We're gonna let that rest for about 5 minutes. If you're preparing a steak without Jello, you want to let it rest for at least 5 for the juices to come back in it. Because it's gonna be in Jello, we want it a little bit cold. We're gonna put it in the fridge and let it rest there. All right, so we've got our red Jello almost hard now. Our delicious New York strip steak. We're gonna put it right into that Jello. See the Jello absorb the steak. Take it inside its jello-y goodness. And then we'll brush it over there and allow it to heal its jello self. Alright, my wife's calling. She's on the way home, and that means it's ready for our big surprise. Now, we prepared 2 meals today. One is encased entirely in Jello, and the other one is just a normal meal for me. So I'm going to have this. I don't want to take her special treat. So I'll put that on my side of the table here. I've also put her on a tuxedo to welcome her home and just make her feel like it's a fancy evening, which it is. All right, my wife is home now. I heard her car beep, and I hear her getting the keys, so let's go welcome her. Hello, welcome home.
Hi.
Welcome home. As you can see, I'm dressed in a tuxedo. So it's a super fancy night I prepared for you. Come have a seat.
Okay.
Have a seat here.
Ooh.
Yes, welcome. I know you've had a hard day at work.
Yes.
The one over there is for me. Yours is under the serving dish here. We're having steak and asparagus, as you can see, very fancy. Very fancy.
Okay.
So just sit down there and I'll present yours to you.
Why are you recording it?
Well, we just need to document how fancy our lives are.
Okay.
Okay, so there you go. Let's take a look at this meal. Actually, I want to get closer here just so I can see you get presented with this. Here it is, your delicious steak encased in Jello. Let's take a look there.
What?
There you go. Oh, that looks delicious. Look at those grill marks.
What is this?
It's a steak encased in Jello. What do you mean?
That's disgusting.
You love Jello. That's your favorite dessert.
No, it's not. That's really gross.
All right, hang on. Hang on. I forgot. I know what's freaking you out. It's the lack of the side dish. To get that now. And here you'll see your asparagus also encased in Jello.
That's so gross.
So that's good. So dig in.
No, I'm not digging in.
I'm gonna sit over here, and we'll just enjoy this meal together. What do you mean you're not gonna dig in? You don't have silverware.
No.
You don't have silver. Let me get you some silverware. Hang on.
You did.
Here's the silverware that we have. Also encased in Jello. Enjoy. Dig that out of there.
I don't like this meal. I want
You're
real
gonna like
food.
it now. You're gonna like it in just a minute once I get this. Maybe I'll pour you a bottle of wine encased in Jello. How about some of that? That looks delicious. Let me get you a glass here, dear. This one didn't work too well. I thought it would stay together. It did not. Let me just get that. Let me just get that going.
No.
Oh, sorry, I'm messing up your steak. I'm getting a little Jello on the steak. It might make it taste weird. There we go. Oh, it's delicious. Mmm. Mmm.
I just wanted normal dinner. I just wanted real food.
Well, this isn't the end, by the way. This is just the appetizers. Also, we're going to a show tonight. You also have 2 show tickets encased in Jello. 2 comedy show tickets.
No.
So there you go. Dig in. Let's see how this meal goes. It looks delicious. It's all
It
delicious.
looks disgusting.
It looks great. It looks great.
This is
You try some of yours. I'll try some of mine. Figure out exactly how good it is.
This is a very bad joke.
It's a great joke, by the way.
I don't like this joke.
Perfectly done steak. Cut into that, you'll notice the perfect marbling, the great medium rare flavor. Well, my wife has refused to eat her Jello portion, so she'll be having the boring normal meal, and I will be enjoying this Jello feast. Let me just get to my silverware here.
No.
That's good. That's good. All silverware should be served in Jello, in my opinion. get a drink of this. Oh, tasty. And let's cut into this steak now. When eating a Jello steak, you want to start right from the middle. Go right through the Jello, right through the heart of the steak. You have to free it, like you're freeing a killer whale from an enclosure. You want to get a lot of raspberry on top and just dig into that. It's really cold.
It's so gross.
Oh, it's good. Oh, it's so cold. Oh, that's delicious. A piece of asparagus over here. Thanks for watching. Tim Hoffman, best chef in the universe. We'll see you next time. I hope they take these show tickets.
I'm not going to the show. Jello show.
I'm swallowing this.
That's disgusting. Please don't.
I think we invented something great here.
No.
I'm gonna cry.